Hey y'all, welcome back to Tiaa Travel Tales. Today I'm taking you with me through the magical, mystical mountains of the Azores. We just arrived after sailing for 7 days on a transatlantic cruise to Ponta Delgada. This was our very first stop. So we about to go on the four-wheeler safari tour, and I'm in a Jeep full of guys. Ooh, they all fine too. But they say they don't play for my team, so.
So you're safe.
So I am Tiaa from St. Louis and
TJ from Miami.
Junior from Miami. Eddie from Boston.
Ryan from Boston.
and you guys will be on my YouTube channel? Sure, you okay? All right. Thank you.
Volcanic islands, right? So around all of the ocean, around the Azores, there is thousands, if not millions, of volcanoes. The 9 islands are the 9 highest volcanoes that are above the ocean, right? So from there, we're gonna see lots of craters, lakes, and the big volcanic caldera. Time of the year to spot whales, because we have all of the migrating whales coming through here. They have spotted around these islands up to 28 different species of whales. That is a lot of different species, right? From killer whales to humpbacks to fin whale. Also, lots of dolphins all over the place. There's lots of dolphins. So one thing that I will say is, on your way out, when the ship is leaving, pay attention. You might see some stuff out there, yeah? You see all of these lines across the hills? Most of it is hydrangeas, the flowers, right?
For the next couple of hours, we will be driving up this volcano.
The water used to flow around the over the top,
Oh wow.
but they're not being used anymore.
It's getting foggy up there.
Like I said, we're still having to go to the highest peak, and it's on the way down that we get the views.
Okay.
So we'll need to see it from the ship, but there's whales around, right?
I got it on video, but it was far. Like, oh.
That guy has quite a wild story to tell, yeah?
Oh, they going hiking.
Yeah, this is a popular hike. This is the beginning of the hike. It's about 4 hours.
And you said these holes were what?
Aqueducts.
Aqueducts.
Transport the water from the mountains all the way down to the villages.
Wow. But no water comes through.
Not anymore, not anymore. You can see nature's taking it over, right? All of the moss and the plants growing from it.
The wall of the
another
9 windows.
section of the aqueduct, yeah.
Wall of the 9 windows.
Guys, in the back, if it's too bumpy, just let me know. I could slow down a bit, okay?
So it is starting to get really muddy and rainy, and the roads are very narrow now. Maybe I should roll the window up.
Okay, you're good.
No mud is gonna splash. Okay.
Sure, the volcanic soil, everything's just so rich here.
Oh.
Except for people.
This is our driver. Still our guys.
It is quite steep, and it heads to the highest point of the volcano, okay?
Wow.
After we reach the top, we'll start our way down, and that's where we can get some of the good views.
So we about to go up this hill. Yeah, keep up speed.
It's part of the rally competition. So cars actually race on this road at almost 120 miles per hour.
What? Why?
They are drifting, they are flying down these roads. This is the biggest event of the island. It's all professional drivers that come from all over the world. Best drivers in the world, and they just go nuts up here. Driving all the way around the top of the volcano. There's sheer drops to the lake.
I don't understand why anyone would want to race through this volcano as narrow as it is. And to be going over 100 miles an hour, that's crazy. Here's an example.
Rally track in the world. These guys are flying and drifting down these roads. Spectators all over the place. There's cliffs on both sides. It's big drops on both sides. I'm sorry to show you this on the video, but this is where we are, right? See the green and blue lake. This is a perfect day.
We can see it, but it's okay.
Helicopter from Red Bull, so you know it's crazy when Red Bull shows up.
Yeah, we're Red Bull. Let's go.
Most beautiful rally track in the world. Yeah, guys, that's it. Yeah, happens every year. The next 5 minutes
So
are
it's-
really downpours.
it's
but
pouring
then
down.
It clears up for us. Yeah.
We gotta pray that it clears up so we can see this lake.
Later, we have 7 smaller volcanoes.
Inside the big crater?
So 7 volcanoes inside the one bigger volcano.
Wow.
Guys are all good? Got some pictures?
Yep. So we're ready to start going around the crater now. Which crater on the map? This one?
This one here, you see the full circle?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we are. Right now we're on this white road. Right in here.
Finally, we get to see a view of the lake. This is the lake that is supposed to be blue, which reflects off the sky. However, it's too murky to see it.
You guys are good?
Deja, these two guys were on the Quantum of the Seas. That is crazy. We went to. Did you guys go to Disney
Disney?
in Tokyo?
No, we flew back the same day.
Oh, so we are able to get out of the car and stop at one of the viewpoints to see the famous Twin Lake. Look at the flowers. Oh, look at the flowers. The cloud said, nope, not today. I think we missed seeing it, so I'm just gonna go get back in. So these are all the Jeeps, and we kind of leading the band.
You just got out of the shower, so I have to call her.
It's kind of cold. Yeah, I'm getting back in the Jeep. It's cold. And you can't really see. But I did get one good picture, so I'm happy. So nice. Now we are on our way back down the volcano. We will make a quick stop at a small village where we can use the bathroom and buy souvenirs.
Even on the hillside, you see like small white rocks. That is pumice stone. You know pumice? It's used for exfoliating, right? To see pumice, normally you would only see pumice in areas of very explosive and very aggressive volcanoes. So it kind of tells you a story. When it did erupt, it was pretty aggressive. There it is. village, Blue Lake, and the Green Lake in the very back. Okay, guys, you should turn around, go back. They're just starting the hike on the opposite end, right?
Oh wow.
So they're gonna walk uphill for 4 hours on the rain and in the clouds. A lot of people come here looking for the 7 cities, and all they find is a little village. The name of the village is called 7 Cities, symbolizing the 7 volcanoes surrounding them.
Wow.
Straight in front of us is the church. Really nice entrance to the church, and it's open if any of you want to take a look inside.
Where's the church?
Straight ahead through there.
Oh, okay. After picking up a few souvenirs and using the bathroom, I decided to walk over to the church and check it out.
A little train out of wood. Church. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Look at that tree. So we're walking inside the church. It's raining, it's cold. It's a pretty church. The doors of the church are open. So we had like a 30-minute stop, and basically you can just go to the souvenir shop, the bathroom, and I went to the church. So this was good. I wouldn't mind coming back to stay here like a month because it seems like really nice people, and I love the village and I love the farmland. But no one lives normally in the center. Everyone has like an ocean view. So it would be nice to rent something on the ocean and stay for like a month. Now we're back in the car and we are on our way to see the Green Lake.
Yeah. Compared to the other islands, we're a lot bigger, right? Yeah. A lot bigger, and there's a lot of stuff to see here. A lot of variety of different things you can see here, right? Just to give you an idea on that, we have more people on this island than all the other 8 islands together.
Oh,
so some of them could be really small. But every island has something special about them, so they're all quite nice. And this This is the original house for Said Cidade.
The first house?
The first house, and the owners of this house, they not only own the house, they own all of the land inside the crater.
Oh wow. So they be
It's
super
basically
rich.
a village built.
That
Yeah,
would be neat.
you can put in some big rooms. They have like 7 or 8 bedrooms inside.
Wow.
This is the green lake.
Oh.
You do see this have a bit of a green tone.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the blue side, we need blue skies.
Oh.
Because one
of
reflects
reflection.
the green. And no, you're not allowed to swim in the lake. You're not allowed to take boats in the lake. So it's very protected around here. And basically, what most people do is nothing too big.
No rivers. Oh, there's a river. I'm just kidding. Waterfall. Oh, that's so pretty. I can just stay here for like a week.
How long are you guys in the cruise ship for?
6 more days.
6 more days. So you go to Barcelona, but then you have more stops, right?
The last stop is Barcelona.
Oh, Palma, okay.
Trip that I just based on a song that I heard, like the song called Ibiza.
Oh, and that's why you went there?
Yeah, I went to all these cities they say the song except Ibiza because they called me wrong and they didn't let me go through. I haven't got a story about that. So I had a connection flight in London to Ibiza, and they didn't let
That's
me
what
eat.
the song says, London to Ibiza, right?
No,
Or
they
no?
say,
I don't know.
yeah, no, the one
That's the people
Jennifer
one.
Lopez,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
that's not the one that says.
it's a different one.
They call it's a group. They call there's a Parecidos.
Okay.
I think it's from Spain, I believe. And they
Okay.
say a bunch of cities in the song, and then I just followed those cities and I went to. And then I just missed the main one, which is Ibiza, because the name of the song is Ibiza.
Oh.
But they didn't let me go in there. It was missing. They didn't let me get a connect flight in there.
Oh, really?
To Germany because say you're not getting in the city.
Now, I can't tell them I'm going on the money heist. They might not let me in these countries. I called my trip, I named it the 45-day money heist. But I'm losing. I'm not heisting any money in the casino. They actually heisted me, so. So the theme of my trip is named after a Netflix show called The Money Heist. On this trip, I will be visiting several cities that the characters are named after. Here is the theme song of the show.
That village is considered to be one of the poorest regions in all of Europe, right? And it's not just a very poor village, they're also known for having very large families. Like the average family has about 5 kids. Some was up to 23 kids. So big families, very poor, and it's a fishing coastal village, right? I just wanted to say that to put into perspective. Now, what happened there? This was back in 2001. In 2001, there was these guys that were on a boat coming from Colombia, crossing the Atlantic, going to Spain, right? Now, while they're crossing the Atlantic, when they're close to these islands, they had some trouble with the boat, and they had to come in and fix the boats. But they knew that they're gonna find all of this. These guys were carrying loads of cocaine.
Oh.
Just to get an idea of how much cocaine these guys are carrying in the boats, they estimate that the value of cocaine was worth over 150 million of pure Colombian uncut cocaine. Now, while they're coming through, they need to come into port so they know that, they're gonna find the cocaine. So what's their idea is to grab a whole bunch of fishing nets and tie all of the cocaine together and hide it in a cave. The plan was working, everything was good, until the next morning the waves got really big and the waves dragged the cocaine out of the cave. So now we have 150 million of pure Colombian cocaine just floating down the coast here. The people wake up the next morning in that one village
That's really poor.
and they see rigs of cocaine floating all over the place. So, as you can imagine, well, they knew what it was. They start heading down into the field, into the coast, grabbing as much as they can. They start
They start becoming drug dealers.
They start hiding it all over their house. I mean, the stories that we hear from those times are absolutely crazy.
So now they're one of the richest places.
So we start hearing stories like ladies were using cocaine to fry fish and to bake bread. They couldn't tell what was flour anymore in their kitchens. You hear stories like young kids, like young boys, they started using cocaine to make soccer fields. The lines of the soccer fields.
They had
Just
that much
imagine.
That's that much cocaine.
Just imagine the abuse all over. They started selling cocaine out of barrels by the scoop, like a cup full of cocaine for like 10, 20 bucks.
Damn.
Pure Colombian cocaine, a cup full. So that attracted people. People started coming from all over the place. I mean, things got pretty wild there, right?
And they were partying a lot, I imagine.
Things got really wild. So basically, what happens is I've been telling the story for years, and I've been saying this is like something out of a movie, right? And then Netflix decided to do an original Netflix series.
They stole
based
your
on
story.
Yeah, it's based on the true story.
Wow.
And they released the series. It's not a documentary, it's an actual series. They released it about 3 years ago, and it's called The Turn of the Tide.
I'm gonna download
Okay.
it and watch it on the show.
Yeah.
It depends because sometimes Netflix in Spain is different from, or like in Europe is different from Netflix in the States.
Yeah, in English, if your Netflix is in English, I've had a lot of American clients, they found it right away.
Oh yeah?
It's called The Turn of the Tide.
The Turn of the Tide.
If your Netflix is in a different language, and then it could have a different name.
Check it out. I watched it in one day.
Life, right? Because the cartel couldn't get to them. Behind us, we had a festival about 2 years ago. We had some of the biggest bands ever on the islands. We had Pitbull, we had Black Eyed Peas, Bush, Nicole Scherzinger, Stone Temple Pilots, even Sting and Queen.
Oh, wow.
Video performance.
That's nice.
Guys, we're supposed to have another little stop here on the lake shore. Again, I never like to force people into the rain, so if you want to have a little stop here, then you could head out.
This is absolutely the most beautiful lake I've ever seen. And everybody know I love water. It's raining. The lake is green from the greenery, and one of the lakes is blue from the sky. It is crazy how amazing this lake looks. And they don't allow boats in it. But you can fish, but they said it's not the best fish. Look at this water. It's like Jurassic Park. Look at this. This was worth the trip. So this is the biggest island, and this is the famous crater lake. inside of a volcano crater. It's so freaking neat. We ended the tour standing at the edge of the Green Lake, right in the belly of the volcanic crater. Surrounded by silence and mist, it felt like time paused. And even though we didn't see the full blue and green twin lake contrast, we felt it. You can sense the power of nature all around us. Our tour guide's stories, especially the one about the 2001 cocaine wash-up, gave us a glimpse into the side of the Azores that's rarely shown in travel brochures. It reminded me that every paradise has its own shadows, its own battles, its own resilience. We started thinking we were heading into a simple 4-wheel drive tour, but it turned into something much deeper. A journey through the heart of the Azores, through ancient craters, fog-covered lakes, charming little villages, and stories that stay with you long after the engine stops. Oh, he's taking pictures. Oh, he's styling the profile. What's the gossip?
It's okay. I was reading about it because everybody was talking about this. I was like, what's going on? So I went to search. So basically, the Spanish female soccer team got a new player, and she's from Portugal. And then for welcoming her, they post a picture of her, and then they wrote something that only Brazilians say. It's in Portuguese, but only Brazilians say. You guys don't use that. I don't remember what was that. Let me see if I remember.
Okay.
I don't remember, but anyway.
Portuguese
went nuts. Hey, she's not Brazilian. Stop saying that. And then the Brazilians saw that.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in the Azores, don't just chase the views. Listen to the people, hear their stories. Let the island unfold at its own rhythm, even if that rhythm comes with clouds and rain. Thanks for coming along on this wild, unforgettable ride. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this journey. As we pull back up to the ship, tired, wet, and full of new memories, my group and I took one last picture. Just a moment in time, but one I'll hold on to forever.